Nick, the super awesome drawer himself, and today I am back with another super awesome drawing tutorial. And today this is actually going to be a very slightly different drawing tutorial because now we are going to still be doing it gaming edition, but I'm not actually going to be directly drawing a video game vehicle. I'm just going to be drawing a video game style video. And what I mean by that is today I'm going to be drawing a racing game Supercar. And this is just going to be like the Supercar you see in every generic racing game, and there are just tons of those, so I didn't think I would actually name a game title for this video. Now, this isn't actually going to be based off of any supercars to be exact. It's sort of going to be like a combo of, I think, a Ferrari and a McLaren, but otherwise none really. Now, to start off, as usual, you're going to need a pencil, a ruler, and an eraser, and of course, paper right there. Now, this being a car, we're going to do this, sorry about the ding, a lot like a normal car, and that is starting off with a baseline. Now, I want to really make sure my ruler is straight here because it's going to have to be straight. About just 3 inches right across, like that. Now, you've got that there. I'm gonna move that over, and I think that looks right. You think I should center? No, I don't think so. Actually, I'm gonna center this slightly more. I'm just gonna draw out an inch right here, and then right here. I'm gonna reach half an inch. That's just a way that I'll recenter stuff sometimes. Okay, that looks better. I'll cover that up with the wheel later on. Now, on this side, you're going to be drawing the wheel. Now, or first wheel, I guess. Now, supercars have wheels that get very close to the ground, but as an angry commenter replied on one of my videos, I ultimately had to delete because of bad words. My car, body wheelbases touch the ground a lot. Now, he was right, that is not a good thing, so I'm trying to avoid that in this drawing. Draw that out a little bit more. And now, I'm going to draw a roughly the same size wheel. That's a little bit too ovally on this side of the car. It doesn't have to be exact, it should just be rough. And there you have it. And the reason I'm leaving a little space right here is because on this side, I'm going to do a little line that comes up very close, and literally like very close to the wheel. And that's just going to go around like that. Just gonna have it there, and that's good. Now on your little wheelbase, you're gonna start out low, but you're gonna have a very gradual increase to this side. And I'm actually gonna stop right here and gradually curve it up, so you can get the impression right here that there's a curve. It's not perfect, but it's sketches. They don't have to be. And then you're going to draw this little ovally egg shape right here, and then shade in another ovally egg shape inside it, and that is the car's exhaust pipe. And it being a super exotic supercar, that's going to be down there and a little bit lower instead of just what's coming off the back. Now you're going to draw some lines going toward it for style. And now then you're going to do the same thing with it, where slightly too close. You're going to go up around the wheel and come to the bottom. Now I'm going to do the back first because the front I'm likely going to have some problems with. Now doing the back, first of all I'm going to come up to about the same height as that curve went, and that's going to be the back bumper. And then there's going to be sort of this big, thick, curvy line up here that's going to be rounded. And that's not shouldn't go too high so it doesn't come out looking like a normal car, and because it will look ridiculous if that were the case. And you're going to come out like this. And about now, this is when you want the roller to take over, but I'm not going to finish it right that minute, and you're going to see why in a little bit. But first, I'm going to have to do the front, which I won't lie, warning, this is the hardest part of the drawing, so hopefully I won't have to cut the video off and make off-screen edits to it. But you're just going to do a little stick out like that. Then you're going to come up and then go across like that. And you're going to come up, down like that, and right here then you're going to draw this fancy looking air intake. And actually, word of advice, I'm going to make this a little steeper down there. And now you're going to draw your big fancy headlight, and I'm going to shade that bottom, and I'm going to make this a cat's eye headlight, so it can have those little semicircles in there. And let me zoom in on that area so you can see how I did those. So now I'm going to zoom up so you can see me back to work on a large swing again. Now, then this is going to curve down, but just before it does, you're going to come up here and draw the side view mirror, and this is going to come all the way down, and I'll show you what you're going to do with that in a second, because now this is going to I think, actually, wait a second, I need to make this slightly higher to give you the full effect. And a little less low at that point. And this is just going to come right down to here, all the way down, just like that. And this part also needs to be a little less steep, like that. And then this is going to come up like that, and you're going to do that to it. So, and that is going to be the air intake officially. And then you're going to draw the roof over it, which is going to be like this nice aerodynamic roof. And then you're going to draw a window, which is going to be like a line inside it, but the window is going to come down here, and there's going to be the back window right there, like that. And we're going to come around like this, and then this part is going to go up just to make a curve, and you're going to draw some nice little body work right there to show how high performance, quote, quote, it is. And then you're going to draw a line for the door handle, and that's going to be like a little parallelogram right there, and that's a nice little way to make a good design. And then out here, you're going to draw the backlights, which are going to be some circles. And then you draw the wheel ridges, just like this. Like this. And you can make your wheel rims any way you want, or hubcaps if you honestly want them, though most supercars do have rims as a word of advice. So but you can always just start them out as little dots to make your benchmark and reference point where whatever the spokes you want. And for mine personally, I'm just going to draw little of these 5 little support systems coming out. And mine don't look very good. I will admit I was just drawing smooth rims for a really long time because I'm not the best at drawing spokes or hubcaps or anything. I mean, I know how to make some more milder types and less fancy, but not the best at the top-notch stops. And that's where you can stop if you want, but if you stick around, I'll show you how to make some more detail. Now, number 1, being a supercar, don't you want to show some pride in it by adding your V12 logo so everyone can tell that you have your V12 engine? And just to give an idea about how much more high performance that makes it. And in back, if you want to make your car even more aerodynamic, you can give it a little bit of a spoiler. There. And that's just how you can make a simple one that goes well. Or you can show how detailed your drawing is, and you can give your car brakes underneath. And the way you do that is just by doing a circle and then drawing a little rectangle that appears to cut into the circle, and then just a little trapezoid on that rectangle if you want to go even farther, and then draw little lines protruding from there to show where the steering system is and all, and then suspension marks just to think exactly how it will shock absorbers, I should say. Excuse me. And there's another way you can have them good. Okay. And of course, as always, you can draw a little gas part here and an antenna up there. So that has pretty much been it for this video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Don't forget to leave a like. I hope you've enjoyed this, you found it useful, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye!